Hey guys, I'm Liz Marsland. I'm a personal trainer, yoga teacher, and I do corporate wellbeing events as well. So I offer companies stretching classes, educational workshops, and online services. So today I'm going to just take you through a home exercise class. So there'll be 3 circuits, the same as I did in my last session. Hope you enjoyed that one. So there'll be 3 circuits, and you'll just do a certain amount of reps per exercise, and then do each circuit 3 times. Okay, so I'm going to show you the exercises, but not do the full circuit with you because we move at different speeds. And once you've got the gist of it, and once you know the exercises, then pause the video, do the three rounds, or write down the exercises, whichever suits you best. Do the 3 rounds, and then come back to the video, look for the next circuit, do it like that, or watch it all, write it all down, make sure you're sure of all the movements, and then go and blitz it. Set the timer, and maybe time yourself this time. Next week do it again, see if you can beat your time. That's a nice way to do it. But what we're looking for is really good safe movement to begin with. Don't put pressure on yourself, just enjoy it. Whack on some good tunes. Okay, so the first circuit is mountain climbers, Cossack squats and push-ups. Really simple, so let's look at the mountain climbers first. You're going to do 20 of these. So you'll come into your top plank position, nice tight core, and you can either keep your foot off the floor, rub the knees, or you can just do knee ins, whichever you prefer if you don't feel comfortable to jump yet. The ones that I like are the ones where you actually jump from foot to foot, so bring the foot up a little bit higher. Okay, so you get a bit more range. That's absolutely fine though, so 20 mountain climbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cossack squats. Going to stand on your feet. Nice wide legs. Feet facing forwards. Pushing your hips back. So pushing the weight into the heel. Then try and push your hip out to the side. Okay, so start slowly and then gradually we want to get lower and lower. When you can get as low as you can, this other foot can turn and come off the floor if that feels more comfortable. For this one, guys, we're doing 10, and don't worry if that's your range, that's absolutely fine. Okay, just keep pushing your hips forwards, try not to come into the knee. You want to always come back into the glutes, put the weight into the back of the heel. That way they're working the back of the legs and your bum, and not your knees. Okay, onto the mat for your push-ups. Options here, on your knees. I want you to bring your elbows next to your body, so they come down next to your body like so. Instead of out to the side, can you see that this puts pressure into the front of the shoulder? We don't really want that. We want to start always drawing our shoulder back and down, like you would in yoga and some of my classes that you would have seen. So pull them back and down. You want to keep teaching them the correct movement. Hips down, but squeeze your tummy. Elbows come down, just to the floor, and push up. If that's feeling a bit hard, what you can do is curve your chest up, so you're just taking a bit of the weight off, and then come and meet at the top again. Okay guys, so trying 10 of those. If that feels impossible, you're just going to do 10 little dips. Stay within your range. Don't feel defeated. That has to be successful for you. If you want to go for the full movement, chest to the floor, body up, nice tight core, and push right up into the shoulders. Don't skim that movement, so push right up into the shoulders as well. Okay, so that's that. You've got your 20 mountain climbers. You've got your 10 Cossack lunges. From the side, guys, look at the hips coming right back. The knee doesn't go very far forwards, your hips go back. Good, and then push-ups onto the floor. Great work. That is your circuit number 1. Circuit number 2, guys, we're going to do bridges. So again, working the back of your leg. So bridges really focus on strengthening the glutes and opening the hip flexors. So this is that muscle in front of your leg which gets in a very shortened position during the day. So 10 bridges, 10 side planks. We're looking at developing the side strength of our body here. And also the stabilizers around our shoulder, and then 1-legged deadlifts. So this is quite a stability based circuit, so don't rush the movements. Learn to feel your body, learn to Feel where the imbalances are. The more conscious effort you have with your body, the more neural connection there is between the body and the brain, the better the movements that you'll do, the stronger you'll get, and the better results that you'll get, and the more stable you'll feel. Let's get to it. Bridges first. Pop your knees in a bent position. Feet on the ground. You want to be able to just touch your heels. So if they're out here, it's a bit too far away, and your hamstrings will be in a lengthened position that's a bit harder. Okay, so if you get a bit of back pain, it's probably because your feet are too far away and we start using our back muscles a bit much. So bring them in, push them to the heel, tuck the pelvis under. Okay, so just not arching, tuck under, press into the heel, lift the hips as high as you can, squeeze the bum. Okay, notice that my knees didn't come out, they're going straight. Okay, and then bring it down the same way that you brought it up. Heels, tuck, and big push up. Good, and down. Heels, tuck, big push up. That's feeling super easy. You can go one leg. So you could do 5 each leg to really challenge the back of the one side and then the back of the other side. Try and get as high as you can. Really push, tuck the bum, squeeze at the top. Notice that I'm not waving this leg around. A lot of people do this, okay, but then it affects how far you can go up. So keep the knees level, up and down. Great, that's your bridges. Now we've got our side plank. Onto your elbow and your knee, okay. So side plank, it's nice to have my mat has a line all the way down it so I can line myself up. So you want to be able to have your elbow directly under the shoulder so there's no angle and we're not getting into our neck. Okay, so sometimes if it's too far forward, it can start pulling into our neck. Okay, push the hips forwards so I'm in a straight line all the way down. Your hips shouldn't be, your bum shouldn't be poking back. You should have a really straight line, feet piled on top of each other, hips nice and high. I can already feel how much that's engaging. Okay, so we're going to dip down, dip up. So a little hip drop, dip down and dip up. If this feels too inaccessible, I want you to bend the bottom leg under, and this time we're going to take the weight into the knee and the elbow. Top leg stays up. Okay, so you can do it like this. That way we're just taking a little bit less weight into the movement, the shoulder as well. So this is a perfectly acceptable way of doing it. Dip down. Also with this one, even when you just hold, you can feel that lower glute and that hip really, really working hard, and you can challenge it like this, okay? Or just hold it. So you choose your options. So you've got the first one with straight legs, second one with a bit of knee support as well, either holding or dipping down. If you hold, you're going to do it for 20 seconds. I'll show you the other side. So you're coming to elbow and your feet. Your elbows, your hips and your feet should be in alignment down lengthways. Down lengthways, my English. Down the long way down your body. Good, so you're going to dip down and up, or you're going to tuck your knee down and have the weight into your knee and your elbow. Bring this hip as high as you can, push it forwards, feel how that glute really, really turns on. It's trying to support as much as it can. So it's trying to get access to the glute med, which is the side hip muscle, and it helps support the side to side movement and stability around the spine, which is so important, as we all know. Brilliant stuff. Now we've got the one-legged deadlifts. Okay, so you're going to stand on one leg, obviously. Again, it's a hip hinge movement, so we're pushing the hips back. You can have a slight bend in the knee that you're standing on. I'm going to stand on my left knee, my left foot, and then I'm going to push the weight into my heel. So the weight is pushing into my heel. See how my knee has not travelled forward? I'm trying to guide the weight into the heel so I can feel it in the back of the leg that's supporting. When you come up, bring that knee up. Don't skip this bit, otherwise it's too easy. Squeeze, connect, and down. Try not to twist this leg back, so you're trying to keep this axis in the hips nice and steady. Up and down. Okay, so balance is really important for us, especially as we get older. Don't I know it? From this angle here, bring the knee up, weight into the heel, bring the knee up. If we don't bring the knee up, if we just go down and up, we've skipped this bit. This is another challenge, so we're trying to work hard. Great guys, so you're doing 5 each side there. So you've got 10 bridges or 5 each leg. You've got 10 side planks or side dip downs each side. And then 5 deadlifts on each leg. Wicked, so you can do that circuit 3 times. And let's call that the strength and stability circuit of these 3 today. Number 3 is burpees or down ups. Okay, so you'll do 10 of these, and these can be from easy to hard. So I'll show you the 3 levels. Then we've got one-legged shrimp squats, which sounds worse than it is. Russian twists and flutter kicks. So a bit of core to finish off your session today. So let's go through it. Burpees, one-legged shrimp squats, which are just low squats, and then Russian twists and flutter kicks. Burpees first. For these guys, put your feet just under your hips, arms forwards, jump back. Let the body fall to the floor completely. Curve your chest up if you want to. Jump those legs in again under your body, about the same width as the mat, so about this far apart, and then jump clap. So it looks like this. If you want an easier version, don't do the push-up. So hands down, jump back, and jump and clap at the top. If you do that one, make sure you tighten your tummy as you kick back. If you want an easier version, don't do the jump. There, back, forward, and stand. Down, and stand. Okay, so 10 of those burpee, whichever version you use. For these one-legged shrimp squats, you're trying to get your knee to the floor without touching the toe. Okay, so that was a bad one. Trying to touch my knee behind me and not my toe. So you're taking all the way into this leg basically. Okay, so it's quite hard. So what you can do is use a pillow or something to give you a target. So now it's going to be much easier because my knee has something to go towards. Okay, much easier. But it's still working the back of this leg really hard. Okay, so I'm doing 5 of these on each side. Can you see I'm using the wall for a bit of support? You can do that as well. Alright, so that's just to really isolate the back of the leg when we're working. Lunges, often we use the front of the leg, so this one's to encourage the back of the leg a bit more. Russian twists and flutter kicks to finish. Russian twists, guys. Take your feet off the ground. Twist your body all the way around. Don't do this. It's very easy. Try and get all the way around. Pause in the middle. Twist, 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 twist. 20 of these. Straight into your flutter kicks, which are full body. Shoulder off the floor. Press your lower back into the floor. And 20 kicks, pointing toes. If that feels too hard, bend the knees and do it like so. Pressing the lower back into the floor, don't let it come off. Brilliant. Okay, so that is your circuit number 3. Burpees, very tiring. 5-legged, one-legged shrimp squats each side onto the pillow or onto the floor. 20 Russian twists, 20 flutter kicks. And again, guys, you're going to do 3 rounds of that. Have an awesome workout. Let me know how it goes.